they hurt me or not. So on the count of 3, can all my junior conductors help me out and say all aboard? 1, 2, 3. All aboard! There, now we're on our way. That's great. Alright, as we get past the crossing here, if you look on your left-hand side, you'll see the birthplace of Henry Ford. That's the Henry Ford Farm. It was built in the intersection of Ford Road and Greenfield in 1861. Henry Ford was born in that house in 1863. Yeah. There we go. Now, in just a second, you're going to peek down Main Street. And Main Street is bustling with excitement. Today, we have the last day of our motor muster, and we have a parade on preview of all the different models and makes of the car. So if you have a chance to stop down Main Street, there's in bleachers or anywhere on Main Street, it's wonderful to see all the different cars. And right down Main Street by the Wright Brothers home, oh, we have our custard stand. And nothing better on a hot day like today than to get some of our frozen custard. We're coming into Edison at Work District. The building on your left is the Menlo Park complex that we got from New Jersey. And this is where Edison and his research and developed people put out over 800 patents for various things, such like the incandescent light bulb or the phonograph, just to name a couple. On your left-hand side, you're going to see the bright yellow Sarah Jordan's boarding house. And that was where the unmarried employees from the lab took their room and board. And it was also the first building to be wired for the electric light. And now we're heading into the Porches and Parlors district. Now, we're coming into Susquehanna Station, and from that station, you might still be able to get off and go see some old-fashioned historic baseball, or that's the perfect depot to get off and access all these beautiful homes. So as we come into Susquehanna Station, please remain seated till we come to a complete stop, and then the engineer's going to give us a blast of the horn, the whistle, and then we know it's safe to exit on the left-hand side. Alright, there's the whistle, so it's safe to exit on the left side. And please turn around and look, make sure you have all your belongings. For those of you that are staying on, as a courtesy, please scooch over. And we've got to try to get all these people on the train. It's a hot day, and it's a good day to make new friends. So we can make this a nice filled train.
It's weird, like, on the ledge top. I thought I saw somebody else. Yeah, like, when we got on the pool, The people that were on this trip before us, one of them was like, you go on that trip.
Every time I come here, new one.
I thought either at it or like you had to pay for it.
Not me. Daryl.
Oh, that's like like the one that I was nowhere to do. Yeah. I want
But sometimes you can't help it. Yeah, a lot of situations like that. Like the engineering, suppliers, everyone. Thomas Moon.
I think they're together. They're both like
So you saw somebody around the island and says something about when you make it back to you or whatever, it's actually a double park.
So like, after this, we're gonna do just go the rest of the way, just kind of non-stop. I don't know if we've got one stop.
Brandon, any cookie yet?
Sparklers, when they burn out, sparklers.
How many do you get on the trip?
There we go. We're starting our way again. Please remain seated at all times, keeping your head, arms, and legs inside the railroad. We're passing the Susquehanna Plantation that was built in the 1860s, and it was located in St. Mary's County, Maryland. It was a very successful plantation, and they had good crops of corn, wheat, and tobacco. Alright, and you'll see our Ferris windmill that came from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's considered to be the oldest windmill in the United States. And there's Daggett Farm. That's our working farm. That was built in the 1750s. That's pre-revolutionary. And it's always a pleasure to go back and see how they did their day-to-day lives. On your left, you'll see our newer paddock area. That's where our beautiful, hard-working horses get a little rest and relaxation after putting in their fair share of working. A lot of times in these paddock areas, you'll see wild turkeys. They kind of like cohabitating with the horses. So a lot of times I will see them all around here. You're being pulled by the beautiful number 7 Baldwin locomotive. The Baldwin locomotive was made in 1897, and it's our largest locomotive. It can weigh up to 70 tons. I'm going to let you relax for a minute, go around the back here, get the feel of the ride just like you would have in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
You want to get off to the next one, or you want to go around the way?
Restoration project. It's a 11-acre project here where we've cleaned out the waterways and planted a good number of trees, and we're encouraging different wildlife to come back to this area. So when you ride around back here, there's a likelihood of you could see a deer, you could see coyotes, you could see our flock of wild turkeys. By the water, a lot of times you'll see blue or green herons or egrets. And occasionally you see the happy turtles sunning themselves on the logs by the water. Well, here's our Walnut Grove. This is where we play historic baseball. So today we had a historic baseball game between the Greenfield Village Lottie-Dahs and the Flat Rock Bear Clan. And I don't know who won, but we're going to have to look into that. They play every Saturday and Sunday now through the rest of the summer, and the games usually start at 1:30 in the afternoon. Here's our Henry Ford Academy. It's a Wayne County charter school that is no cost to attend, but you have to be in a lottery to see if you're the lucky chosen one. These three rail cars attached together back here, that's the classrooms for the senior class. But school's out, and we look forward to seeing the new students in the fall. Mary Chapel. It's a nice church that Henry Ford built here and named it after his mother and his mother-in-law, Martha and Mary. We have a lot of, it's a popular wedding venue. We have a lot of weddings here through the year. Then we have a taste of history here. They have delicious warm meals till 3, but after 3 it's still open until 5, but they just offer snacks and beverages. Alright, now we're coming into Smith Creek Depot. It's a very busy day, and I bet you there's a lot more people want to ride on the train today. So, if you're not getting off, if you're remaining, I would appreciate it if you could just scooch over and we will introduce you to your new friends.